Alright, so let's talk to Tiffany and let's see what's next. We finished all of the investigating.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go gather everybody up so we can share what we all learned.
Alright, here we go.
This might be a long meeting, so let me know if you've still got some business to do.
No, we've done everything that we could up to this point, so it sounds like this is going to be the finale of the DLC.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Team meeting. Thanks for meeting, everybody.
Here we go.
It seems like we've all had an interesting time so far, yeah?
Indeed. I must say, I'm eager to see what grisly curiosities you found in your studies, Professor.
Grisly curiosities.
I better not go first. I'm sure I'll just ramble on all night. Say, Chandlo, did you ever find a way to get bigger?
Not physically, nah. But I did grow in, like, a metaphorical way. Sorry I couldn't help more with the science.
Do not apologize, child. Knowing oneself is the most valuable kind of knowing.
And, Shilda, what did you find out about Mother Nature?
With some additional insight, one has learned that Bugsnax are indeed children of the mother, yet toxins still. Just as every fang dripping with venom, every flower glistening with poisonous sap. A reminder that nature can be very unkind.
Grump,
Sure.
yeah? Nature's hardcore!
Like some, the ancients may have worshipped the mother, but her light was lost on them. The tooth remains broken, and one believes that this was not the work of the divine. The truth of its destruction and rebirth remains shrouded.
That is so interesting. Oh, I swear, we've got to talk about history soon, Shilda.
But first, let us discuss my findings. With some minor assistance, I was able to reproduce the newly discovered shrink spice. After some experimenting, I've learned that these big bug snacks are actually small by default.
Really?
Something about the snack matter on this island causes them to enlarge. I believe I understand the how, but I've yet to discover the why.
Huh.
There is no why, Floofty. Things simply are.
Using my words against me. Invent your own wisdom, you sagacious charlatan.
I would if you ever listened to anybody but yourself.
Oh, please, let's not start.
Oh, they're joking?
What's happening now?
What, they're friendly now?
Oh, you missed it, Drift Dog! Floofty and Shelda teamed up to brain slam this mystery!
They have?
Shocking, I know. The things I do for science.
Yes, the path is ever winding. But one apologizes for the distraction, as it is time to feast on the fruits of the historian's knowledge.
Okay.
Oh,
They were pretending to
well.
quarrel.
I've certainly learned a lot, but there are still plenty of mysteries abound, and I think it's possible we'll find all the answers inside the temple. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a collapsed hallway there, and I've got no way to get through.
I believe we may have a solution for that. My combined research with Shelda has produced something quite useful indeed.
Like a door opener?
Yeah! Floofty asked me to build
Don't ruin the surprise. Trust me, it will be very entertaining.
Ooh, a more ominous sentence has never been uttered.
Well, that all sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let's head to the temple.
So the finale's gonna be at that temple that we were at earlier and we couldn't get
Well,
inside because of
there it
this.
is.
Yeah, see?
Think you can do something about this debris?
No problem, Drift Dog. Floofty, let's get the thing ready.
Of course, the thing. You, place your buggy ball on the ground in front of us.
The buggy ball. Derek says he loves the different voices. I do too. Haseo says, does playing the game make you want to eat snacks? I want some ramen now. Actually, I mean, good thing I eat dinner right before I played this, because I'm not hungry at all. Okay, buggy ball.
Good. Now turn around. And no peeking. We wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, would we?
Oh, there's an ant here with us.
All right. I've got it out of the ball.
Slippery little thing. Keep it still or the needle will...
Ow! What the grump is that stuff?
You'll live. There we go. And...
What are they doing with Strabby? Oh, God's growing?
Whoa! Don't let go! Oh, no, you don't!
What the hell is going on?
you may now turn around.
All right, bro. Feast your eyes on the new and improved Big Buggy Ball!
I wanted to call it the engorged strabiform orbicular encasement, but we can't always get what we want.
With this much snack power, we can tear down that wall!
Wow. Okay.
Woo! We finally got a way in! Nice teamwork, everybody.
Where'd he go?
Problem
He went
solved.
rolling off the edge.
You are all very welcome.
Oh yeah! Big Strabby!
Center yourself, Chandlo. This is not a creation to be celebrated, but to be feared. Yeah, but we did do pretty good, huh?
Ooh, I could ask a million questions about how that works. But first things first, let's poke around in these ruins.
All right, let's see what we got in here. Back to the past. All right. Better than Back to the Future? Well, I like Back to the Future. Ooh, we've got all kinds of murals. What's going on here? Smash this. No? Horned statue. The statue has been utterly destroyed. Was this the leader of the ancient Grumpuses? Jim the Frogger says the coloration of the Strabby means it's a young Strabby and not ripe yet. Yes, he has yellow on the top of his head, much like a ripe or not quite ripe strawberry. Mother statue. This huge statue of Mother Naturae watches over the chamber. Sealed well. The great big hole in the center of the room completely sealed. Okay. Temple mural. This mural depicts a Grumpus being sacrificed to a great maw. So they sacrificed Grumpuses to the Bugsnax? Wow. And Cyclops of Eternal Fury has tipped me $1.50 and says the anger that festers inside this one is contagious. Well, thank you to Cyclops of Eternal Fury for the tip. I appreciate it. We're at $8 of tips now, guys. A far cry from being to any of the goals, but hopefully that'll change. And then we got another mural. This mural depicts the ancient Grumpuses readying a ceremony. Okay. I think we scanned everything in here. This was a bad place.
That's an understatement. I told you that the stone grumps did ritual sacrifice, yeah?
Great. How pleasant.
This was the place. They'd throw grumpuses down that pit, offering them up to whatever's down there. Is that why the Bugsnax here get so big? Because the soil's been uniquely fertilized?
Bro, come check this out!
Wow. King just did a super chat. He says, if I had a job like yours where I could live wherever I wanted and work from home, I'd probably move to Japan or Switzerland or something. Well, there's a few things you got to understand about that, King. First of all, there's means. And I don't really have the means to move international. You may not realize this, but some countries will not allow you to move there permanently unless you have okay, I'll give you an example. If you want to move to Canada, what you have to do is actually have proof that you have employment in Canada or something that's going to benefit the country in the long term. If you don't have that, you can't move to Canada. They throw your ass out. In the United States, it's completely different. Here, anyone could come here and they just end up staying and no one does anything about it. In these other countries, they literally tell you, nah, you got to have a skill that's going to contribute to our country in some way. You got to have a job with a company and prove it, or else after a certain time when your visa expires, you're getting the fuck out. We throw your ass out. That's how it is in most other countries. So essentially, if I were to try to move somewhere else, I would have to be like, hey, so here's the deal. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and here's my track record of operating it as a business, and here's the money that I paid taxes to my government, so the government made money off of me being here and doing, you know, my job in the United States, and if I moved to your country, I would bring that along with me and all of this and that, you see? So, yeah, it's a lot different outside of the United States. So number one, I would have to find a place that would accept me, because I don't even know the viability of that. Number two, there's the cost to move, and also the cost of real estate outside of the United States. So there's so many factors. Essentially, if I were to try to move internationally, I'd have to have a ridiculous amount of money to do it. It's not like you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, just move and then everything's fine. There's nothing to tie you down. No, there's a lot of limitations to stop me from doing it. Just to move across this country, from the East Coast to the West Coast, staying within the same country, cost me over $10,000. Okay, just to move my shit. Can you imagine flying it out to another country? Anyway, shout out to Michael, who did a $10 tip, which is the biggest tip of the night. Thank you, Michael. And Haseo did a $5 tip and says, what's your favorite Bugsnax? Would you be able to keep that Bugsnax alive, or would Jasper eat them? Likely Jasper would probably try to eat it. And my favorite, I'd have to remember all the different ones, but the cutest one is like the Strabby, or I think the Raspy. And then the coolest one that I liked was Scorpino, which was the Scorpion Jalapeno. There we go. I couldn't spell his name. Michael M. Thank you, Michael, for the biggest tip of the night. This will get us to $23 in tips. Awesome. Okay. So, who am I talking to? Chandlo? Where did he go? No, wait. Put Big Buggy Ball on the ancient launch pad? Oh, this thing?
I found this machine thing buried here. Kinda reminds me of Snorpy's lunch pads.
Indeed, yet large enough to launch something of significant size. In fact, it seems to be perfectly suited for the big buggy ball. I believe an experiment is in order.
You want to test it? Oh, let's see. Can I add emotes immediately next time so losing the slot doesn't repeat? Yes, Clyde, next time we unlock an emote slot, I don't even care if it's an emote we want. I'm putting an emote in the slot, so at least we lock the slot in. Because I had no idea we could actually lose an emote slot if I didn't put one in right away. Now I know, so I've learned my lesson. White Mojo Wolf says, all you gotta do is show Trudeau the clip of you killing Melania and you're in. Slayer says, I think you should focus on traveling for leisure, or instead of immigration. That way you can experience other country cultures, and you should travel to Singapore if you can. I would love to travel. Now that COVID is winding down, alright, well, I got a lot of stuff on the agenda here first, like improving my business, catching up on things that I still have to catch up on. Like I told you guys, I'm still trying to pay back taxes and stuff, and it's just not a situation where I have excess money where I can do stuff like that right now. Maybe in a few years' time of working hard and building my YouTube channel and hopefully growing more. Right now, I have none of that. I can't do it, you know? Just saying. To the $1.50 says Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're going to love it in an instant. It actually used to be a commercial. It would go, Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're going to love it in an instant. It used to go just like that. There was a bunch of people always eating Carnation Instant Breakfast. Which essentially is just like instant gruel or something like that.
Sprout got locked in there. Now what?
There seems to be a triggering mechanism on the back. It may require a jolt from the snack grappler to activate.
So they want me to use the snack grappler.
Uh-oh.
What did you all do?
The disturbance is emanating from the sealed pit!
Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
Bros, I get the feeling I'm about to get dunked on again.
That is the one we haven't seen yet. Smorgasbord. It's got Strabby. It tossed Strabby. Oh my god, what the shit do I do? I have no idea what to do. Oh, shed orb. I gotta find a way to lure the Ched Orb into this. What's the Ched Orb weak to? Or actually, is the Ched Orb not attracted by anything? So I was gonna say, maybe I can just throw him in. I'm gonna throw it in here. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna throw it. There we go. Nice. It worked. It cracked them. Did you see that? It cracked. Okay. So I have to keep getting him to throw the Ched Orbs in there, and then I can launch them at him and break his thing. He's got all kinds. What's in there? Jeez. Like, what does he have inside? Take it! Nice. That's 2 hits. Yeah, what is in there? Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he broke it. He broke it. Now what? Oh, a 3rd one appeared. Now that one looks like I need to have. Oh. How would I need to get him to break this somehow, right? Maybe he'll throw one of these at it and break it. Frick. Oh my god, he's throwing all the rocks. Did you see that? What is going on here? Broke all the launchers. How can I... How do I get him to get rid of these blocks? He's throwing rocks. This isn't working. I gotta figure out something to do with these rocks. Huh. Definitely this is like a launch pad, but how would I remove the rocks? Right? I have no idea. I'm so confused. Oh! Is that a hole? There's a hole? How do I do this? Because I don't have my strap. There's 2 of them. Maybe I have to shrink them? But now what do I do? I don't understand. I caught the Ched Orb, but that doesn't help. Right? Like, I need to be able to do something to get something to go in there. But how would I do that? I don't have a strabby. All I do is sell this roll. I don't get it. How do I get him to go in here? I have no idea. And I can't, yeah, I don't know. Oh, he went in! He went in by himself? When I shrunk him, he just went in by himself. He's going in, he's going in. Oh wow, they just do it automatically, okay. So now let him grab the big dude and throw them, then I'll launch and get 2 more to launch. Here we go. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Land back in it, land back in it. Give me a second hit. Oh, he broke it. Okay, last one over here. Oh, he missed. I can stop the rocks. Oh, that's bullshit. The rocket landed on his head and it didn't work. It should have. Get out of here. The shed orb is stuck. Don't tell me he's glitched. I think the shed orb is glitched. Oh, come on! He is glitched. Maybe I shrink him. Wait, he's gone. He got him. Okay. How many hits, man? Still didn't break. Alright, now there's nothing left. Okay, whoa. Okay. This is a hell of a fight. Oh! How the hell does this work? There he goes. Damn. He's still not dead? Now he's gonna break that one. He's still not dead. He takes a million hits. Did I get him? I think I got him. No? There's another one! Oh my god, Strabby. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I have to shrink him. It didn't work. Wait, what? Why didn't it work? He's got to go over here. Here we go. Do it. Oi. Doesn't work. Cheddar Bortle Rex. Cheddar Bortle Rex. What in the holy hell? Cheddar Bortle Rex. Let's take a look at this. Smorgasbord is a type of Scandinavian meal in Sweden, a buffet style offering multiple hot and cold dishes of various foods like meats and salads. Look at this thing. Cheddar Bortle Rex. The king of the jungle rolls ched orbs as an attack. Its lid protects its cheesy back. There you go.
Bro! I better eat that thing before it bulks up again!
Good lord.
Now. Bro.
Cheese is an ear.
Yeah! I don't know if it's the adrenaline talking, but that's the best bug snack I've ever had! Whew. Alright, let's check if everybody's okay.
Phew! Good to see we're all in one piece.
That was the biggest snack I've ever seen. Nothing like a giant monster fight to get the blood pumping.
Ugh.
Speak for yourself. One is far too old for this.
Agreed. But now that the danger is past, I'd like to revisit what precisely all of this means.
You know, judging by the temple roof, the collapses, the crater, I mean, it's just a thought, but I think ages ago something big came out of that pit.
Well, yeah. We just saw the cheddar portal come out of there.
Yeah.
Ha! If the cheddar bottle could be handled by one mediocre journalist, I doubt it could destroy an entire civilization.
Yeah, I'm thinking much bigger and much nastier.
They're
Something
referring
we
to the
can
end of the
hardly
game.
Even imagine.
The wrath of Mother Nature? Or perhaps the wrath of those sacrificed.
Amusing as this grisly history is, none of that explains why the island suddenly rose from the sea.
Maybe it wanted to be found.
Islands don't
Hello,
generally
Reaper.
want things, Chandlo.
Unless those lost and vengeful lie dormant still beneath our feet.
You know, I think I've learned all I can for now. What say
Get
we
the hell
call
outta
it
here.
quits today? For our own good.
All right, sounds good to me.
Having fun.
Okay, so, do you want to come back to the raft with us or keep exploring?
No, I say we're good. Yeah, let's get to the raft.
Wonderful! And on the way, I'll regale you with stories about other temple collapses.
So this is an allusion to the end of the game. For those who haven't beaten the game, you would know what they're talking about, but they're referring to basically the twist ending of the game, which I'm not going to spoil. So this actually would have been quite neat to do in the middle of the game, I feel. Like, actually having that be part of the story would have been pretty neat, but it is what it is. It's still fun to do it now. Okay. Time to leave, right? Deep Impact. Complete the adventure at Broken Tooth. Silver trophy for it.
Snorp Dog!
Chandler, you're in one piece. And I mean, of course you are. I had the utmost faith in you.
Oh, please. You were likely in tears the entire time.
I was not. Trithany, what in the world did you find out there?
Oh gosh, that's a long story. I kinda wanna get home to Wamby first, if you don't mind. But let's meet up in town and I'll tell you the details over some snack waters, yeah?
Yes, let's. Ah, and Shelda's alive and well?
Yeah, my joints are killing me. But sure, one must meditate with a tincture of willow and cloves.
I like how she put off her act at
If
the
you
very
inform
beginning
me
and
of
she
the
started doing it
recipe,
again.
I could find a way to augment the effects. Consider this an effort to be less deliberately antagonistic towards you.
Thanks, I guess.
Floofties being helpful? Seriously, Chandler, what happened over there? Croconaughty mind control?
I don't know. We're just finding ourselves out here, Snorp Dog. And, speaking of that, Snorpy, I'm sorry for making you come to Snacktooth.
Oh, well, that's all right. It may not be my favorite place, but well, I know you're just doing what you think is best.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, you sound like you've got something weighing on your mind.
Yeah, I do. But I think it can wait. Let's just go home and chill, okay?
Well, I'm nothing if not chill.
Thanks for everything, Doc. We'll see you back at Snacksburg.
Alright. Now, we're not done because actually with that key that we found, there's actually more to do. But we did finish everything. In Broken Tooth. 11 of 11, 11 of 11. Yup. Does that key ever show up in your inventory anywhere? I'm just curious. Where is your inventory? I forget. There's your journal. There it is. Here it is. A strange triangular key. What sort of space might this open? This is what we're going to try to figure out right now because we still have about a half an hour left on the stream. So we're going to try to figure out where this goes. So yes, Bill, I am aware this game was made by the same people who made Octodad. I did know that. Derek's two favorite Bugsnax are the Sandopede, which is the submarine sandwich bug snack, and the Flapjackarat, which is bacon and pancakes. I remember that one. It's in the desert, and I think it makes a big tornado that flips you over. So, I think it was over here, but I'm not sure. I think it's Boiling Bay, where you need to use this key. I think it has to do with this shipwreck over here. Jumal Johnson did a super chat, says, what's the ETA on Elden Ring a rage quit? I've already beat the hardest part of the game. We're in the end game right now, so there's no rage quit. That's a really dumb question, actually. It sounds like you're a pretty uneducated person. And you're not paying any attention to the playthrough. So... Oh. This guy. Icicles. I think it has something to do with this shipwreck, but I'm not positive. Someone had tweeted me about it. It was Stormforce Gamer. I don't know if Stormforce Gamer is still here. He tweeted me about it and says, yo, that key you can use in a secret area. There's like a secret way to get to the secret area, and then you can use the key. Stormforce Gamer, are you still here? If not, I'm gonna have to check out his tweet. Aha! Did I just find it? I did! The triplicate space. I found the secret area. How on earth would you have even known that was a secret area? Old tape recorder. The tape recorder has been abandoned here for decades, but amazingly it still works. Alright, let's check this out. Thank you, Stormforce Gamer, for telling me about this. I never would have known this.
Aren't you an intrepid little journalist? Coming into this secret hideaway just to ask questions of the first stranger you see? I do respect the pursuit of knowledge, and I have been down here for way too long. Go ahead, question me if you dare.
How could a tape recorder answer your questions?
Aren't you an intrepid little journalist? Coming into this secret hideaway just to ask questions of the first stranger you see? I do
What the
respect
hell? Look at
the
this.
pursuit of knowledge, and I have been down here for way too long. Go ahead, question me if you dare.
Eternal, no, we're not talking about politics tonight, so don't ask me about a political event. I'm not gonna go there. I loved the Octodad playthrough I did. I forget which one I did. Was it Deadliest Catch? It wasn't the first one. What the heck?
I am Alexander Jamfoot, Junior Archivist and Crypto-Snackological Researcher. That is my passion. Anyway, I am also a part-time barista. Sent here by my organization to monitor this triangular relic. A position of honor, I was told. But I hold no illusions. This is a punishment.
different ways. Is this a dead end over here? We got a series. Wow, look at this room. A series of statues. This is crazy. What the heck? What did I get myself into here? Oh, it's a puzzle. I guess I have to maybe have them all to face the center.
This place is a temple of sorts, but even I don't understand its true purpose. The ones who built it are lost far beneath the ocean. The organization uses it as a break room.
They use it as a break room. Alright. So that whole side is now facing this way. See that? Oh, I missed
In my
this.
time isolated here, I have learned more than any Snackolite before me.
Snackolite?
Secrets I have unlocked. The discovery of the Three Queens.
The Three
I could
Queens.
rise to the upper echelons of the organization.
What is that?
Yes, I will be well rewarded. Ideally, with a weekly stipend. Or maybe even healthcare. Not having to pay membership dues would be, you know, pretty good.
Did I do it? I did. Whoa! There's underwater Bugsnax. Look at that. What is that out there? There's a giant ship. Whoa, look at that thing. Mini Maki. This is the, oh, it's the underwater giant eel that's made of sushi, but you can see it now from the water. And you can see there's a big shipwreck. Well, we did one side. Okay, cool. So that's the actual boss, the sushi boss. We get to see it from underwater. Nice. Okay, one side done. Now the other side. A series of puzzles. Whoa, actually. Look at that. Grumpuses that are made of Bugsnax. Look. A strawberry head, like pizza ears. Yeah, see? So this is a mural that people had the Bugsnax in them a long time ago. Okay. Interesting. I did do Deadliest Catch in 2014. It was an Octodad. Oh, okay. So I played the Octodad for 2014. There was another one in 2010. Got it.
We are the Snackolites.
The Snackolites.
Scholars and sailors descended from the remnants of Grumpbeard's final voyage. We are the keepers of Snacktooth's secrets, protectors against the threat of Bugsnax until such a time that they can be brought under our control.
Do you recognize the voice? Dude, it's Silence. I'm pretty sure this is Silence from fucking the actor who plays Silence. I think it's him. I think they got him to do this. It sounds like him, right? What the hell? That's crazy. I'm pretty sure it is. Listen up, I think it's him. Silence, he's one of the main characters of Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon, you know, the other one.
We are not the Grumpinati. That's made up movie nonsense. I mean, sometimes our actions are blamed on the Grumpinati.
Nah, it's not. Darn, it sounded like it. It's not him. It's not him.
Go around correcting everybody.
Darn, it almost sounded like Lance Reddick, but it's not. It's not him. He said they're the Grumpinati, but they're not. Okay. So, we got another puzzle. I guess what we have to do is hit these buttons. Let's see. This one, it looks like they're covering their ears. They all are. They're all covering their ears. Why are they doing that? Well, that worked. A flag. Another tape recorder.
I have made many foolish choices in my life. Foremost among them, a degree in library sciences. Look, there weren't many jobs out there, and I found an internship in a magazine ad. Unpaid, as it turns out. Welcome to the Snackolites.
Stone grumpuses had small camps on main island, but most inhabited south, which, and it cuts off. Stone grumpuses, blue area, desert empire, stone grump passage, collapsed passage. Desert empire grew to cover most of the island before vanishing. Ship graveyard. The entire island is surrounded by wrecks. Where is Grumpbeard buried? Don't lose the key. Why triangles? Pyramid scheme. The usual end of the road. What determines the end result? Is it random chance or something more? Jamfoot's notes. The pile of scrolls and tomes was scrawled with illegible notes. They're perfectly legible. What are you talking about? Okay, what did that do? We pressed both buttons in each direction? Oh, something just happened? Or no? Did something different? I think something different might have opened. Another door? Make sure there's nothing else in here. A bunch of toilet paper. Well, he always had a good supply of TP. No, Derek, I don't know other voice actors from Horizon, sadly. Well, I think we go back now, and I think the button has popped up here. Yes, there's now a new button. Oh, there's a new door. Look at this. Oh, boy. This is... Okay. Do you see what I see? There's a Grumpus getting sucked into a hole. And all these other creatures are down there. Apparently, the creatures completely destroy or change the Grumpus, and now the Grumpus becomes a monster. That's the ending of the game, actually.
I am Alexander Jamfoot, Junior Archivist and Crypto Snackological Researcher. That is my passion, anyway.
Okay.
I am also a part-time barista. I was sent here by my organization to monitor this.
There's the new one. I want to... Oh.
relic.
Oh!
A position of honor, I was told. But I hold no illusion.
Cappuscino!
This is a
The fastest snack alive. When startled, it flees into an entirely different region of Snacktooth Island. Cappuscino. It's a rare bug snack.
Well, wasn't that fun? I will be taking your recordings now. Oh, don't look so shocked. Surely you understand I can't let any of this become public knowledge. As for what happens to you, well, I believe the Snackolites could use someone with your investigative talents. And I, of course, could really use a recruitment bonus.
Right. Anything else? Look. Employee of the month? I guess this was the guy. He gave himself Employee of the Month every month. Don't forget your birthday. Do's or do, you can do it. Collect more water, hydrate, or else you are not being watched, maybe. Triangle note board. A triangular note board with triangular notes. Did the Snackalites have all of this custom made? Obviously, it's Bugsnax. Remember, peanut butter is on the mountain. Ketchup is a vegetable. No, it's not. Don't eat too many or any Bugsnax. Collect more chocolate. Sauce is good. Find non-sauce food. Thank you, Charlie. He said, great job earlier today in Elden Ring. Thank you for that. Well, is that it? I think now what you're supposed to do is go catch that Cappuscino, which is now the only Bugsnax on the island that I haven't caught, right? There it is. It loves chocolate. The fastest snack alive. When startled, it'll flee to an entirely different region. So you have no idea what region it's in. You just have to keep walking around till you find it and try to catch it. I wonder how you catch it. Just get it to walk into a trap randomly. Did you just see that? Oh, that's the pendulum. Never mind. I thought it was something. I thought it was a Bugsnax. I was about to freak out. I guess we're done here. We freed the final Bugsnax from its secret hiding place. Okay. Man, it's gonna be hard. It's only a small cup of coffee. Like, it could be anywhere, you know? It could be incredibly hard to find. Yeah, look, there it was. I ain't never seen that preview. I don't know if that actually existed in the original game, or if it was only added for this DLC, but now I got the key in the DLC, and that's how we entered it. So, man, it's going to be very hard to find that Cappuscino. Is that it? That's it, isn't it? It's out there. Oh my god, look how fast it is. How in the holy hell do you catch that thing? Maybe you can, like, look out? I think I lost it. It was running around out here, but I think it's gone now. It might be so fast that it only runs around for a little bit and then it's gone and goes to another region. I don't know how on earth I'm going to catch that thing. And I don't think it has a pattern either. Like Jim just said, can you scan it and learn its pattern? I don't think it has a pattern. It seems to just run really fast through the areas. I don't know if we'll be able to find it again tonight. Okay. Guys, we're winding down. We only got about 15-20 minutes left on tonight's stream. I hope that you've enjoyed the Bugsnax DLC. We technically finished it. The only things left to do are to find all the silly hats that are hidden on certain Bugsnax and to catch this Cappuscino. Which really aren't part of the story. They're just kind of extra. So, we're probably not going to do it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this return to Bugsnax. Cappuscino is a Cappuscino and Scarab Beetle combined, says Derek. You have to look it up. See, I don't see it. It could be any region. Like, seriously, you have to search every region until you find it. Yeah, I don't see it. Huh. Jim says, I think this snack would be a new challenge to the game. I think so. If you absolutely love the game and you want to, have an extra level of challenge for yourself, you want to find a super hard Bugsnax to catch, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I just thought, thank you for helping out on Broken Tooth. I can't help but think there's still secrets buried there. Maybe on Snack Tooth too. Keep your eyes open. Ancient Bugsnax statue 1 and 2. I can't believe you caught every kind of bug snack. There's got to be a prize for that. Golden Strabby and a certificate of completion.
Oh, yeah.
You've been scanning so much stuff I can't even read it all. Now that I'm reading your journal while you sleep, come with the good work. Privacy curtains. Oh my god, look at this. 2 quid Ednas Omne Vivum X Bugsnax. You have what you need to enter a very special place. If you do not know the way, Grumpbeard will show you. B. That's what we just did. We entered the special place with the key. Yup. The legendary rug, which is a pizza. A melty pizza. Where do you put the statue? That's still locked? Oh, here we go. Privacy curtains. Wait. Did it work? Here you are. So that added the privacy curtains. Yeah, look, to the windows. Where would I put the statue? Oh, I want the golden Strabby. I don't know where the statue would go. I don't know. Certificate of completion. Bugsnax completion buddy. Signed Philbo. Your name is Buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually see a place to put, oh god, it's got eyes. I don't actually see a place to do, the statue. It says I got the statue, but I don't see anywhere to put it. Anyone know where to put it? See you later, Tanya Raven. Thanks for the support earlier today on Elden Ring. That was really nice of you. Thank you so much. Guys, last chance to give a like to the stream. If you'd like to hit 100 likes tonight, we're very close, but we haven't hit it yet. I would love if we could hit 100 likes tonight. Yeah, I don't know. That's disturbing. Eyes on your hut. I like the red cedar, actually. I think I'm going to go with that. Jade, I'll see you Wednesday. Sounds good. Thank you. I guess that's about it, unless it's here. Oh! I like that. Okay. So we're done. Let's talk to Philbo, which is the finale, right? Really quick, I'm just going to see if there's a way to catch this Cappuscino. I don't think there will be. It would be nice if it would tell you where he is and you can go get him, but it doesn't say anything. Nope. I don't think so. Thank you, Derek. You have a good night, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Excuse me. He is here. I see him. He's out in the distance. See him? See how fast he is? You know that's him because you see how fast he's moving. There he is. I want to alert him. Oh shit, I think he's gonna run. He's gone. Son of a bitch. He's gone. Dude, how are you supposed to catch him? You gotta set up a tripwire and have him run into it. He's so fast. Oh my god. You definitely know when he's there because you can see he's booking it. He's so fast, nothing else could be him. Nah, I don't think he's here. If he was here, we would see him running around. Nah, he's not here. Okay. Oops. Stormforce gamers, if you continue to If you continue to do mailbox quests, you actually unlock a second floor to your hut with rooms to place more items. Oh, wow. That's the Oreo cookie. That thing's fast. The cookie. La, 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 la. It's cool to know that I caught all these things, you know. I went through the game and did every single Bugsnax. It sucks they added one now that's hard. And we're not going to be able to do it because we're running out of time. And this is it for the DLC. I'm not doing another stream of this. You know, I really don't think it's worth it to go through just to upgrade your house or try to catch this one Bugsnax we haven't gotten. I wanted to give a quick run through and see if I could find it, but I'm not seeing it. This gets us to the mountain. Yep. Pretty good DLC. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Thank you to everyone who supported tonight. I mean, a very low support night, but there's not much you can do about it. It is what it is. I had a good time returning to Bugsnax. I hope that you guys enjoyed the playthrough of the main game a year and a half ago and coming back for a DLC. I definitely would enjoy a sequel. And I definitely think there's potential for a sequel. But I don't know if they'll ever do one. What trophies am I missing? I have no idea. I didn't platinum it. Oh, here he is! That's him! Oh my god. What? He teleports! Wait! Wait! That's him! Oh! I had him and he moved the trap. Did you see that? He kicked the trap. Dude, I had him. He got frozen and he was coming out of the ice. I was about to hit the trap. He kicked it off the ledge. Oh my god. Oh. That's rough. Hello, Joe. How are you? That's rough because that would have been it. I think that's a trophy if you catch him, too. The Sandopede. I'm not seeing him. If he was here, you'd see him running around fast. I don't see it. I don't think so. Pickle jar. No. Wait! Oh, it's a statue of the Pickle Jar. I got all excited. Wait! No, that wasn't him. Now he's not here. Alright, I guess we're not going to get to catch him. Son of a bitch. Haseo says you have to use chocolate to get him. Do you? Does chocolate lure him? Yeah, you're right. I could probably lure him with chocolate. Okay. That's not him. That's a strawberry. The hot dog. The wormy hot dog. I forgot his name. Is that him? No, that's a waterfall. It looked like his trail that he leaves, though. Nah, I don't think he's here. Nope. Alright, it's gonna be Snacksburg. Try all of them again one more time. Bill, I don't care about internet browser extensions that circumvent YouTube. Why would I talk about that or care about it? What are you talking about? I don't use anything like that. Raspberry. Nah. Nah, I don't see it. Ugh. Okay. DVN CVN did a super chat saying, DSP brother, hope you have a great May. Thank you, DVN CVN. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great May too. I think it's going to be a good month. We got a good variety of stuff coming up. No, I don't see him. It's pretty cool you could run through the game so fast. Once you have all the doors and shortcuts and everything open, you just turbo right through it. No. Don't see him. I'll go through him one more time and that's it if I can't get to him. No, he's not out here because if he was out here, you'd immediately see him running full speed, flying all around the background. So he ain't here because you would see him and he's not here. Nope, I see nothing. There's the flapjack one that Derek likes. Oh, never mind. That's the cheese cracker one. It's not the flapjack one. That's the flapjack one, right? No, that's the potato scorpion. That's the potato scorpion. That's something you hear someone say every day, right? Anyway. What will I do tomorrow? We got some stuff to do, but personally, we'll save it for the recap that I do, Phil's day off on Wednesday. Then I'll tell you guys all about what we did on our day off tomorrow. Hopefully a unique mix of good stuff. Let's just put it that way. Okay. That's true. Jim says, you know what's funny is at the beginning of the stream you were drinking a coffee to start and now you're chasing a cup of cappuccino all over the game. Yeah. And I don't see it anywhere. I think we're going to call it a night. I'll try like one or two more locations. That'll be it. Because we've gone everything in a circle now. Cookie. Popsicle. Is that it? No, that's a cookie. Darn, the cookie looked like it, but it wasn't it. That's the cookie running around. It probably just randomly spawns in different areas, and you have to go to every area to find it. I don't know if we'll go to Broken 2. DVN asked, he did another super chat, says, have I ever played MMOs? I have. I started with EverQuest. Then I started World of Warcraft, City of Heroes, City of Villains. And Final Fantasy 11 I also played. So all those MMOs I've played in the past. But I've not played any MMOs recently. I couldn't. If I wanted to play MMOs, I could not broadcast them. Because sadly, the moment that someone would find out I'm in an MMO, they would probably harass me. They've done it before when I tried to do a World of Warcraft event, and I wanted to do like a whole stream of it, a marathon. They basically just went to every area that I was trying to go to, and they would troll me and kill all the spawns and fuck with me. So I couldn't have any fun with it. So, you know, it ruined the experience. And that was the end of MMOs for me, pretty much. And I've never gone back because there's no point. MMOs sadly just don't have protections against that kind of things when you're live streaming. I don't see it here either. I don't think it's anywhere. You know, much like how they try to ruin everything. They try to ruin me playing Street Fighter. They try to ruin me doing any multiplayer game of any kind, you know. So, it is what it is. Wow, I have no idea where this guy's hiding at this point, but he's hiding pretty well because I don't see him anywhere. I mean, we just went to every region twice. And ever since he escaped from here and fell off the cliff, well, knocked my trap off the cliff, we have seen no sign of him at all, right? Nope. Alright, I think we're gonna call it a night. I don't see him. Lumine, I have no idea what server I played on. This was the launch of EverQuest. Like, the actual launch, the beginning. I don't know what the starter servers were. What's funny is EverQuest, it was so unique because I never played a game like that ever before. It was my first MMO experience. But my god, it wasn't a very good one because that game at launch was so buggy. The graphics were choppy as shit and fucked up. The connections were bad. You constantly dropped playing the game. Alright, Daytona. Dangler said, I wanted to say to the end to see if you gotta have a good night. Alright, I'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah, this is gonna be it. If I ain't here, I don't care. It's not here. Alright. Let's end our Bugsnax adventure in Snacksburg. Here we go. I don't know why there's over 300 people on the stream right now. I don't know why people are joining now. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you. Whether you joined me for my original playthrough of Bugsnax way back when, a year and a half ago, for the launch of PS5 in the fall of 2020. Or whether you have joined me now for the really fun return to Bugsnax. For the DLC.
Going well?
Or both. Whatever reason you watch.
Hey.
Ah! No matter when you watched or for whatever reason you watched, thank you. It was a great game. I really enjoyed this game, and it was kind of nice to come back for a few hours and re-enjoy the game. And remember how good it was as a launch title, okay? I hope they make a sequel. I actually do.
Hey there.
I don't know how it would go.
Hey there.
Because now that all the kind of secrets of the game have been revealed, I'm not sure what plot the second one would have. But I really liked the game. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Okay? Thanks for chilling. Thanks for interacting. Thanks for your support. That is it for Bugsnax. Stick a fork in Bugsnax. DVN CVN did a final super chat here and said, have a great day off, rest, and relaxation. Awesome. Thank you, DVN CVN. Thank you all. I wish you could sit here. Thank you all for a great stream. Bugsnax, the Isle of Bigsnax. If they ever do more content for it, I'll check it out. I think this is going to be it, though. I think this is kind of the swan song for Bugsnax until they decide to maybe make a sequel, which would be awesome if they did. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Peace out. Awesome.